Well, here we are, Saturday night. We've got the net for the freshwater crayfish. The hoo-hoos from the wood we just split. She was a bit rotten, but we'll put them to good use. Had a wee taste test, beautiful. The eels will love them too. 22 there for the rabbies. We got Hawaiian sling here for the eels. Focus, focus. We've got the hair necker down here for the eels as well. We've got quite a few eels in the duck pond. We're going to try and catch them here because they're big females. We want to put them back in the Waihopai for breeding stock. We have got Hopi, we have got SJ, and we have got OC. We've got the spotlights. We are at Nana and Granddad's. We are ready to rock and roll. Should we go get something?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to get, but we've got all the gear to live off the land for 27,000 years. So let's make it ready, rock, roll, let's go. Right, now this rod here is sponsored by Shimano. It's got a stainless bearing in it, running about 30-pound lead here, followed up by this this trace with a who diggity what's it not, and a something ounce with a wee number something hook. Bait on the number hook is going to be this lucky one here. Nah, better. Well, I want to. We're just going to put them in real technical here. We're just going to go like that, and hopefully Mr. Eeling's going to come along and go home. Let's wait and see. Alright, spot eats off the side of the bridge, and yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I don't think the eel will pull that in. He might. I think when he pulls that down, that'll go like that. So yeah, we'll check that in the morning. If we do get something big, because it will be big in here because this is landlocked, we're going to chuck it in the fish tub, and as I said, take it down the Waihopai and let it go so that it can get to sea and breed. Because it's what happens to a lot of these big eels is, you know, they get land trapped from wee waterways that get cut off or dry out, and they get massive. I think the last one I caught in here was about 14 pounds. So I ate that when I was a kid, but I've learnt a lot about eels and how long it takes them to grow. So yeah, I'm still my wee bit to try and relocate them. Plus they eat the ducklings, which I like to eat once they get big. So, beauty. Now this net is older than me. It's about 40 years old. We've got about 5 or 6 power guts in there. And we're going to chuck it in here. I hope it doesn't rip. It's got a bit of string around it. There's a huge trout down there. I hope it doesn't end up in the net. Yeah, that'll do. I'm pretty confident we're going to get an eel. We only need one for a taste. So the exciting part, I guess, will be if there's something in there. We'll see it in the morning, eh? That's it, now lift them up. Not a bad size one. Walk up with the line, walk down to the line, that's it. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, back it up, get them away from the water. Watch it, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. He'd actually be a nice eating size, but we got one last night, so... Oh...
Keep him, please.
That's not ideal where that hook is. We'll have a quick look at the hook. If we can get the hook out easily, we'll let him go. If he's gut hooked, we'll have to eat him, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for him, he'll taste good for us. So yeah, so that's just sitting in our wee duck pond here. The olds have got a bridge here, and I don't know how they get in here. I thought I fished it out when I was a kid, but they get in here. So he's still got a bit of fight in him, so we'll see if we can get that hook out. Alright, he's gut hooked. I've given him a donk on the head. We'll be quick about this, we'll take the head off. So that's that done. Yeah, stop them moving around too much. I'll take the tail off. Here's the one we got last night. I reckon that's a beautiful eater. I wanted to let the seal go, so I'm a bit gutted about that, but he was never going to make land anyway. You find that the ones in the duck pond anyway have, I love checking what's in their guts, but normally it's just freshwater snails. That's the only diet they've got. This one's sort of been eating algae. There's the bait there, the old hoo-hoo grub, and there's our hookback. So yeah, that is the only problem with leaving a line in overnight. But yeah, I'll make a video one day and teach the kids here how to catch them with a bit of flax. That's what I used to use as a kid. But look at the fat in there. So he's been eating well over the summer, getting ready for winter. I'll leave that fat in there. Hopefully it'll smoke up and make it all crispy and juicy. Oh, we only got mama eel and that's it. We checked this net last night and it had about 10 eels in it. It doesn't surprise me that they've got out, because this net, as I said, is older than me. So this eel here would be about 5 kg, getting up near 10 pound. It's a long fin eel. There's no need for me to take this. We had to keep that one out of the duck pond, so we'll let this one go. Oh, there you go. Bit of slime around that hole. That's where all the eels got out. And obviously this big girl here is just a bit too big. If I put her head over that hole, she'll either bite me or... Yeah. Come on, girl.
I want to hold her. I think you might be killing her.
There she goes. Woo!
There she is. Just over there. Bye.
Beautiful.
Come back bigger. And there she disappeared.
I'm going to put this in the duck pond tonight now and try and catch them out of there, because we didn't get any on the lines. They're obviously a bit clever, but I think what I'll do is I'll pinch this net here. Might even try a knot on it. So. Cheers, guys. Whoa. We got one. And these are the landlocked eels we were talking about earlier. I managed to patch that hole up, so hopefully they wouldn't get out, and I might chuck this back in. We used power guts in the creek. This time we used flounder guts, and I did see this eel with the torch the other night. It was good to see we got it in the net. The hand lines didn't work too well. They gut hooked them, and you know, I want to release these things, not keep going them. Especially trying to show the wee fellas. Victoria, you want to hold that? And we'll just put that into there.
Oh, he's long.
He's a big eel, right?
Because when I checked it before, Dad, the guts were hanging out. So he would have had a steak night.
Alright, so we put that eel in there quickly, and the creek is about 100 metres that way, so we're just going to run there now and let him go.
No, I said it's true. I could feel the love, can you feel it too? I could feel it, I could feel it, yeah. You know I said it's true. I could feel the love, can you feel it too? I could feel it, I could feel it,
yeah, so that was an epic weekend. Got plenty of eels. Had a few go in the creek. Pretty stoked with what we've done. We didn't want to keep a couple there, but we did want to keep a couple to eat. So good for the pot, good for the kids to see where the tucker comes from. And yeah, we did get busy on Saturday night. After we'd done all the eeling and setting up the nets and that, we shot down to head choke and smacked over a deer. So yeah, pretty stoked. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want me to make any videos about anything in Southland, basically, you know, live it, love it, respect it, born and bred down here, just comment below, and yeah, me and the kids will give it a nudge. If we haven't done it before, we'll learn quick, and we'll show you how to learn by doing it ourselves. So cheers guys, and we'll catch you next time.